presenting Channeling Erik's Hour of Enlightenment.
Everybody, or if you're watching this as an audio YouTube, it's any day of the day, any time of the day. You guys, my name is Dr. Elisa Medhus. I've got two brilliant mediums and healers here. Michelle Gray at the healing-art.com, and also Denise Ramon at deniseramon.com. And also we have my lovely Erik. Hi, guys. Hi, everyone.
Hi.
Hello.
Erik says hello.
Hi,
Love you,
sweetheart.
Mom.
We worked hard today, and we're not even finished. Right, Erik?
Oh, yeah, he says we sure did. And we are. We are. He says we're taking a little break right now.
Yeah, thank God. All right, now, life is busy. Hurt in your heart. Erik, you're going to tell us how to receive divine compassion to help. And that's really interesting because in the scalar shed, the she shed, I was just feeling so much love for the divine team. I can't say my divine team because it sounds so arrogant, so I just call it the divine team. And I just felt so much love for them. And all of a sudden, I got, and for Erik, of course, and he's part of it, I had all of this amazing sensation, like a hug around my head and shoulders. So overwhelming and sweet.
Erik says that's it, Mom. He goes, that is divine compassion, divine love. He says that is the pure source energy that you're feeling. That's exactly what it is.
So what else can you? How can people obey that? How can people call that into their lives?
Well, Erik is telling me it's almost like you gotta stand like in the how he shows me, kind of like stand in the center of your. It's like he's showing. It's like you're in a cylinder with everything around you is just at a distance, and just start. How he's showing me, it's like really just focus on you in that moment, like what you know you can focus on.
It's like standing in your own energy. Is that what it is?
Yeah, but he says you can do it no matter where you are. You can do it on a busy subway. You can do it in a car where there's a lot of traffic. You can do it in the bathroom. You don't have to be by yourself, but you can just envision that you're in this space all by yourself and just start. Erik is saying breath work is really good. Just focus on your breathing, because when you're breathing, he says, it's taking your mind off of all of that busyness around you, he says. And
that's true.
You can practice. Go ahead.
No, go ahead.
No, he was saying, even if you go to the bathroom and just spend in there, nobody knows what you're doing, but you're just taking time out. And he says, and doing that breathing, or there's other things you can do if you can be so-called not busy, where you can take some time away. It's like just be outside when there's, breathing the fresh air or listening to some really good music. And Erik also is saying, watch something funny on TV. My go-to one is Schitt's Creek.
I love that show. I love it.
Yeah.
Is there a new season?
I'm sorry, say that again?
Is there a new season for Schitt's Creek?
No, it's done. They stopped. They ended it on a high note.
Oh, good.
I watch it on Amazon every now and then. So yeah.
But breath work. When you are actually inhaling and exhaling, that is when you're truly in the present moment. Especially when you're focusing on it. So focusing on breath brings you to the present. And that's where...
That's exactly right, yeah.
So that's where we can tap into the divine easiest.
Erik says that you have to be present. And he says you have to be willing first to receive it. And you have to be present to receive it. And, it's really interesting because Denise, as you've been talking, he says that, first of all, with our own mind, he says that this is a non-judgmental, loving, compassionate energy. So he says not only do you have to be willing to receive it and open to receive it, but not judge it, like saying, I don't deserve that, or I'm not worthy of it. Because he says there's a lot of people that feel like they're not worthy of it because maybe they're holding in judgment or maybe they're holding in guilt. But the way that he has taught me how to use this, and I tell you, this is something that I do on the regular. And Denise, when you were just saying what Erik was showing me earlier was this is with you everywhere. This is built within you. So he says, think of this as you can call it a panic button, but he says, use this as your prescription from Dr. Erik. And he says, he's got his prescription form, and he says, I want you to all take 3 doses of divine compassion 3 times a day, 60 seconds, 3 times a day. And he says, like medication. He goes, it does not matter where you are because nobody knows what's going on inside your head. And he says, one reason how he taught me to use it is when I've got something going on, and let's say, for example, I'm hurt, okay? Yeah. I'm working through a hurt. I feel like I'm being judgmental of somebody, or I feel like somebody has hurt me and I'm trying to transmute that hurt. Sometimes I'm in the place yet to start to work through it. So what I do, and this is Erik that taught me to do this, is call on the divine compassion for myself. Compassion, I also share it with that situation or with that other person. So I'm extending it outwards. And he says the reason why he's suggesting that you use this, because it's built inside every single one of us can connect to this. The reason why doing it every day, even just calling it in and giving ourselves 60 seconds to be present with it, with our breath work, we build a foundation of it so we'll feel it more. He says just like medication, there's some medications you have to take for 3 weeks or a month to start to get the benefits of it. So if you've not really been doing this for yourself, he says don't give up because you feel like it didn't work. He says keep doing it because it's the consistency, yes. And it's very healing and very loving. And he says, Mom, like you experienced today, being able to connect with that anywhere. He says, no matter where you are, Mom, if you call on that energy, it will come right back to you because it's already built within you. So he says, we can visual. What's that?
Yeah, because we're a whole and part of the Creator. We're a whole and part of God.
That's right. That's right.
Absolutely. Of course, it has to be within us because we are it.
That's right.
Yeah, Erik showed me the other day, a few weeks ago, rather than the other day, about it's like he says, envision like you're building a house with bricks. You put you put 3 bricks on today, and then the next day you put in 3 more. You're not starting at 3 bricks again. You're got now 6 bricks. So you're building on what you had the day before. So even though you may not feel like there's a change, there is a change because you're building on what you did yesterday or what you did this morning. So you're building on top of that. And sometimes you'll have this big aha moment like you had today, Elisa, like you, that big yummy feeling. And then there's some days you may not have it, but you'll have it to where somebody may have cut in front of you and you just didn't respond to it or react to it in a way that you probably might have.
And I got you. I never go anywhere anyway, so nobody can cut.
You're like me. You're like me. When I do, I'm like, oh my God, is this what it's like out here?
I know, and it's like weird driving to me. It's like, I have to go to my haircut appointment. That's it. But it's like weird. It's strange. It's like, do I know how to drive?
And Erik says you can do this even when you're getting a haircut. For people who do it, you can do this anywhere because, as Michelle was saying, it is already within us. And I like to do this kind of stuff, like when I'm doing mindless things that I call mindless, like loading the dishwasher, unloading
washing dishes, folding clothes,
yes, and it's just before you know it, yes. And before you know it, you're done doing what you're doing, and you're in a much better space.
That's true.
And he also says that this is really great for folks that maybe have a hard time sitting in meditation. So calling on that divine compassion and just allowing like 60 seconds while you're walking, while you're sitting, just to give yourself that moment, because maybe 10 minutes or 20 minutes of meditation is not your thing. So he's like, this is another way, because it's all the same loving, pure source energy that we're connecting with. So it's another way that we can pull it into our life.
Well, where does it come from? What is it? What's the source of divine compassion? I mean, I think I know already, but for the audience.
He says it's sourced frequency.
Oh.
It's all-encompassed source frequency.
What is the frequency? 528 megahertz? Or hertz, rather? Or you have a number? Or maybe we don't. I don't know.
I don't have it. I'm not getting a number.
No, because what he's showing me is because you said that, and then he goes, and 432, and 732. He's like going through a bunch of different numbers saying it's all encompassing, Mom. It's all of it.
I see.
It's all of it.
Okay, so what can divine compassion help people with? Soothing our hearts and minds, calming us down, etc. Any more specific?
Lowering stress. He says helping with anxiety, clearing thoughts, lowering blood pressure. It can help with compassion for yourself, with, of course, self-love. He says it can help repair relationships on an energetic level, especially as you're sending that energy out to somebody else, because he says maybe there's somebody that you're not able to, for one reason or another, communicate on a physical level with.
Right.
So you can work with this energy and pass it on to this other person or this situation. He says jobs, schools, anything that's going on, you can send that divine compassion to that, and it will help soothe it on an energetic level. It will be received on an energetic level. He also says it really helps with frustration as well, because he says when we get overwhelmed, when we get busy, if we can use that as a medication, and he's actually showing me, because I do work with a lot of people with who have had addiction, and Helene and I both do as well. It really helps with that feeling of I need something to calm me down. That because often there's that chaotic sensation, and if you've ever depended on a substance of any kind,
self-medicating
or something,
right?
Yes, so it's like the dopamine hit. Yeah. It's like it allows, because he says it's life force energy, and he goes, this is what high on life is.
Oh,
so this is the energy that gives us the true high in us.
Oh. Can you?
And he's showing me, and when you go ahead. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
No, go ahead. You go.
Well, thank you. I know what he's showing me, and when you're doing it, we're talking, Michelle. He's showing me, and as you're having all of this, it gives you clearer insight to things, where you make better judgment. I don't want to say judgment. Better choices. Make better choices. And you get clearer in your thoughts and what it is, and that creates less of a struggle, because then you're not constantly mopping up after yourself.
Can this be used to help people who have gifts, clairaudience and all that stuff?
Yes, because he says it raises frequency.
Oh.
And that's really, he says, everything is connected. Everything goes hand in hand. So he says our spiritual abilities and our abilities to communicate all happens with the expanded vibration. So as we heal, as we are present with ourselves, as we breathe, we connect with that divine energy. It raises our frequency. And the consistency of doing that will help open. The more we do it, the more we're able to sustain a higher vibration.
Wow. Can you call, divine compassion in, and then use that, send it to help somebody in pain, like somebody who's grieving, for example.
Yes.
Somebody other than yourself.
Yes.
Yes, and I do that,
Yes.
And I allow whoever pops through my thoughts, this is who I send it to, because sometimes people come into my thoughts, people I don't normally think about, and send that to them as well.
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
As well as to our world leaders and all them other kind of people.
Oh, gosh,
it's very healing. It's a very healing energy.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so can you give us a little bit more detail, practical detail, into how to bring in the divine compassion into your energetic body? Erik?
Well, go ahead, Michelle.
Well, I was just going to say that the thing that he said, he goes, the most practical thing is you have to be willing to ask for it and know that you will receive it. Whether you feel it or not in that moment, you are receiving it. So with your intention. So he says, wherever you are, if you want to ask for it right in this moment while you're listening, ask for it. He says, within your mind, ask for divine compassion to fill up your auric field, to fill up your body, your heart, your mind, your soul.
Does it help to visualize? Oh, go ahead.
He says you can. You can, of course. That helps. Anything like that helps, because he says that the importance to it is our belief of it and our willingness to receive it. He says there's the asking, the intention, the belief, the willingness, and the consistency of doing it are the biggest pieces.
Makes sense.
Yeah.
And Erik also says,
go ahead.
Well, Erik says one of the things is people are asking, I don't even know how to get to that, to start asking for it. So Erik, and he might be using this analogy because I love cinnamon rolls, but, cinnamon rolls make you feel happy. Get into that happy space and then just start doing that. Or you can think of something else that brings you that happiness, that joy or whatever, because then you're already connecting into that energy, and then just start asking. And he also, I want to reiterate, consistency is the key. It really is.
Yeah.
He actually just showed Denise when you said that about the cinnamon roll. He says, he goes, because he says, if let's say that cinnamon roll is your symbol for divine compassion. So whenever you need it, visualize that cinnamon roll and taking a big bite out of it. And that that's what's happening. He goes, it's the same as your intention of doing anything. He says, Mom, when you use the word apple.
Yes.
That's the same thing.
The moniker for this very long script for intent and protection that I use, most of the protection. Yeah, wow. But, I can't just say it all the time, so I just say apple.
Right.
Wow. So that could be your, metaphor that activates divine compassion to come into your heart.
Right.
Or into your auric field, rather. Yeah. Dang. Anything else, Erik, on this?
I don't have anything.
No, I think that's it. I think he's ready to take callers because that's pretty much all he's got to say.
All right. Well, let's see. Start at the top here with the 917 area code. Hi there. How you doing?
Hi. Thank you for taking my call.
Of course, baby.
Any kind of messages for me would be great. I have any general messages.
What's your first name and where are you calling from?
My first name is Candy, calling from New York.
Okay.
And you want messages from somebody in particular, or or from Erik?
From Erik.
Do you want it with career, romance, health? Can you maybe narrow it down a bit?
I don't really mind. It could be a general
your life purpose, or I have something for you. I do have something from Erik.
Okay.
the first thing he's saying is he says you need to give yourself a break. Because he says that one of the biggest things right now is he says you're keeping yourself on a hook. And he says that forgiveness for yourself. He says take yourself off the hook. It's time for a break.
That's yeah. Yeah, that's hard. Be easy on yourself.
Yeah. I'm going on a break next week.
Yeah.
Say that again?
I'm going on a break. Sorry?
Oh, go ahead.
Are you going on a vacation?
Not really. I'm going to go on a kind of like seeing my family on the other side of the ocean, but I'm going to work also a little bit here and there.
Okay.
I think the break is going to do you good, but he's also talking about some forgiveness coming up, and it's forgiveness for yourself. So if you're not aware of what that is, it'll come up in the next little bit for you, because he says it's going to really help you move forward.
Awesome. All right, Candy, thank you for calling in.
A little bit specific around what I need to.
Oh, no, I'm sorry. No, that would take an entire session probably, sweetheart.
Yeah.
All right, so we got somebody from the 412 area code. Hi there, how you doing?
Hi.
Hi.
This is Lori from
Hi,
Presco.
Lori. Hi.
Hi, Lisa. Hi, Michelle. Hi, Denise.
Hi.
Hello.
We're here from Jacob, right?
Yes. Jacob's mom. Michelle, I'm glad you're feeling better.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Now, my first question, I've been thinking, and this is, I guess, for Erik, because my son Jacob, who died of leukemia in May, had lifelong dreams. And what happens to those dreams? Are they just lost dreams, never realized? Can he realize them in the afterlife, in another life? How does that work?
Can you share some of those? Can you share some of those dreams?
Yeah. Since he was a young boy, he put in his bathroom mirror, get into the MLB. He was an athlete.
Oh, yes.
He was very talented in baseball. And then when he got sick the second time, he took that sign down, which broke my heart, and threw it out. And I'm just wondering, are they just gone? Will he ever have a chance at those dreams, or how does that work?
I love this question.
I did too.
That is a really good question. Yeah.
Erik, what can you say?
Well, Erik is telling me these dreams, it's like energy. They don't disappear.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay.
And he's showing me and then when they're really our dreams, our passion, or something that we really want to fulfill, if we don't fulfill it in this life, we take it with us. It doesn't go away. And they still expand on the other side. And Erik says, and then, there's a part of us, like a bubble of us, when we come incarnate to another life, we bring that with us so it can be fulfilled, and enhanced. Yes. So Erik is showing me they just don't die. Dreams it's energy. So you can't.
I'm so grateful, because it breaks my heart that his dreams weren't fulfilled.
Of course. Is he playing baseball? Is he playing baseball now? Does he play baseball on the other side? Tell me about it.
Erik says yes, definitely.
Well,
and don't think that his energy isn't with his favorite baseball team. It's like it's so spread out there amongst that. Erik says there's so much that can't be explained to what we do in the afterlife, because words can't describe it. But he says your son's energy is like that is like it's spread out amongst his favorite baseball team. But I feel like he had more than one.
He had more than one. That's
what he's showing me. He's showing me he had more than one, but one was closer to his heart. But he's got his energy spread around there.
Mm-hmm. Yes, I'm so grateful.
Was he a famous baseball celebrity in another life, or not? If not, that's fine.
Well, my I'm related to Babe Ruth.
Oh my God!
I heard my grandma in my head. I just got Babe
God.
Ruth. Oh yeah.
Oh my
yeah.
God.
It was
my
rolling through my head
grandmother.
and I couldn't say it. Yes.
Was Jacob a famous baseball
That's who
player?
he's playing with.
I
don't get
cousin was Babe Ruth.
Yeah.
Whoa.
Because he's playing with Babe Ruth, and that's what I was seeing as he was talking. Yeah. Yeah. That's cool. Yeah.
Well, I don't want to push my luck.
Jacob? Was Jacob
Can I have a message from Jacob?
Oh, go ahead.
Can I have a message from Jacob if he's able?
What I'm getting right here is Jacob is like, Mom, he says, I'm really okay.
Okay. I worry.
I'm really okay. And the way he's showing me that, like, he is settled in, and he knows, like, everything is, he knows everything. He's not afraid. He's settled in. And the way he shows me, he says, Mom, I want you to get settled in. And when he says that, it's like he wants you to be with you. I don't know how to explain it. Michelle, do you get something on that? It's like
Well, he says that he's everywhere. He can now be everywhere.
Wow.
He says that he's really, he's got this power, this freedom, because he's giving me a lot of happiness, and I'm free, and I can be everywhere. And he says, I'm in everything, Mom. I'm in everything, and I feel so good. And he's bringing you into his everything.
That's wonderful.
Does he have friends where he is?
Oh yeah.
All right, we're gonna move on to the next caller. But I will say that we feel like that he's gone to college and kind of nervous at first, but then his class schedule has been to several weeks of the classes, and he's like comfortable. So I think Erik, I think everybody goes through that same thing when they transition. Okay, let me see here. Going to go to the 262 area code. Hi there.
Hi.
What's up?
I was wondering if I have any messages for my mother, Nancy.
And what is your first name and last initial, if you can?
Michelle D.
And where are you calling from?
Wisconsin.
Okay, Wisconsin.
Mm-hmm. And
Mother Nancy.
Did your mom pass away recently?
No, about 3 years ago.
It's pretty recent.
It's kind of, yeah.
She's telling me that she's helping you with acceptance.
Okay.
She says that one of your biggest lessons right now is with acceptance, and knowing that there are things that you cannot change, but she's really helping you be able to lift your perspective to be able to see things in a different way.
Oh,
even the
important.
things that maybe can't be changed. So she's helping you with that. Denise, do you get something else with that?
Well, I was kept drawing a cross, and I got that too. Is about acceptance, and it's just know that everything is in perfect order.
Right.
And it's just, and I get that as about acceptance, about
That's
and
nice.
being a little bit easy with yourself, being a little bit easy on yourself.
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
Mm-hmm.
Thanks for calling.
Thank you.
Thanks, Michelle.
Nancy loves you. Okay,
Absolutely.
The 702 area code. Hi there, how are you?
Hey, can you hear me?
Yeah. Who are we talking
hi.
to?
This is Jim. This is Jim from Las Vegas.
Hi, Jim.
How you doing? Hello.
Good.
Yeah, just a quick question. I had I had a doctor's appointment in January, and then for some reason he wants to see me again on the 1st of April, and that's completely out of the VA doesn't do that. It's like every 6 months, and I was wondering why the early appointment. It feels like they're hiding something.
Are you worried about your health? Are there any health issues going on, Erik, that he needs to be concerned about?
Well, I've had so much weird stuff happen in the last few years. Blood clots in the lungs twice.
Well, there is, what Erik is showing me is there is healing that's coming to you spiritually right now. And within that healing, see if I can make sense of this here. Because he does say that there's something that they either want to further test or discuss with you. And what Erik is saying is that in the spirit world, they're helping you with courage. But what he says is the purpose of this, now, and I don't know exactly what it is because he's not giving me that, but he's saying the purpose of this is to help you expand.
Okay.
And to let you know that there is healing energy there for you. So to go into this with a mindset of just facing whatever you get and know that you're going to be okay.
Right.
Yeah, I get this is like precaution. This is like precaution. So
yeah,
don't overthink it. Don't overthink it.
Yeah, like
Right.
I don't feel it's a diagnosis, like something like that. It's something that needs to be dealt with, like something that
Right.
needs to be followed, dealt with. Yeah.
Have you had COVID or the vaccine? Or
I've had 2 vaccines, but
Okay.
I don't think I've had it. But I don't really know. But yeah, it's not that I'm afraid because I've never been. I got over the fear of death a long time ago. All the spiritual stuff that I've been studying all these years. But it just annoys me that the VA, they're so good at hiding things, and not doing what they're supposed to do.
No.
Which is the reason so many veterans, die unnecessarily. But that's just, that's what I was wondering.
Well, keep
Also,
me posted
Michelle,
as to what's going on. Seriously.
Okay.
I
will.
You use me as your extra pretend physician. Because
Michelle,
hypercoagulability, multiple blood clots can indicate something quite serious. Okay.
Yeah, I've been through that twice, and both times the doctor said, "I can't believe you walked out of here." And I'm like, "Well, thanks a lot, but I have things to do."
Yeah.
But anyway, and Michelle, I have a appointment with you in July, so looking forward to that.
Oh, great. Well, I'm looking forward to it as well. That's awesome. We'll see you soon.
All right. Thanks a lot, guys. Appreciate it.
All right. Thank you. Take care.
Take care. Keep in touch with me, please. Oh, God. All right. You got somebody from the 775 area code. Hi, and we got 2 people, actually. But this is 775, and then the next number is 4. Hi there. How you doing?
I'm good. How are you, ladies?
Good. What's
Hi.
your name?
Well,
What's your first name? I recognize you.
My name is Jackie.
Debbie?
Jackie.
Oh, Jackie. Oh, okay. Where are you calling from, Jackie, and what can we do for you?
Calling from Reno, Nevada. And I just had my best away about 6 days ago, and I wondered if you might have a message for me.
Well, it might be a little early, but what's her first name?
Yeah. My name is Jackie. Her name is Kathy.
Her name is Jackie, too? Oh, Kathy.
No,
okay.
her name is Kathy.
Kathy, got it.
Kathy.
Yeah.
Whew, was there restriction in her throat area?
Not that I know of.
I don't know. I just get like a restriction in the throat, chest area. Is what I'm feeling, but I'm also getting that Erik is showing me like, it's like everything, like she's right where she's supposed to be. So there's no problems with her transition. It all went beautiful, Erik says, and
Good.
she's going to be in touch. And she's going to be in touch with you. But I just feel like it's too early because I feel thickness in there. So I'm sure the grief is thick. But I get that she will be in touch with you, and you will know her. You will know that it's her.
Great.
There's also Erik showing me her being able to be like outside and moving around. You see a lot of trees and there's a lot of greenery, and so whatever restrictions she may have had in her body in some way, there's a lot of movement that she's having, and that this is a new beginning for you and for her.
Oh, wow.
And Erik's also wanting to tell you that everything comes like to take everything in moderation. He says everything in moderation. But he's calling you, you're a leader, and your best friend, it's going to have something to do with what's coming for you for the next part of your life.
Interesting. Okay. Well, it sounds like you need to call back for sure. Maybe give it a couple of weeks or a month.
Yeah.
I definitely will, ladies. Thank you.
Check in with Kathy again.
Right.
Big hug, Jackie. Oh.
I know.
Okay, we got somebody, another one from 775 area code, and the fourth number is 7. Hi there, how are you?
Hi there. Hi,
hey.
Lisa. My name is Denise. I'm also from Reno, and I am Jackie and Kathy's best friend.
Oh, my goodness. You're not the dead one, right?
Okay. No. I'm the one that passed along the information. I've been listening to you guys for well over 5 years, and I've gotten to 4 or 5 times. But I also, besides Kathy having messages, I already know that she's going to communicate with us as soon as she can. Also, our mother passed away just before Halloween, and my sister Claudia and I are still having to take care of her mobile home and get rid of it and stuff. And we want to know if she has any messages for us. And her name is Lily.
Is that for handling the affairs, kind of, or is it anything? Okay.
And for transition or any messages at all?
Okay. Yeah.
For her daughters.
Well, she's in a transformation, so she's in a growth period in her soul. She's doing well. She also says she's helping you, but she wants to let you know that for you guys to keep persevering, like keep going forward. Don't give up. Keep going. And whatever your, because she's putting a little circle around the bullseye, like whatever your dream is, like follow your dreams. So like you can make this happen, because she's got the keep going. So I don't know if this is about her home or whatever you're sorting out, because she says that keep going forward, don't give up.
So Denise, what is that dream, do you think? What do you think she's talking about?
Well, what I got earlier was, when you said about sorting through her stuff, she had me like, make it easy on everybody. Make it easy on everybody. She's just saying, because there's something coming through all of this. There's a lot of growth, obviously, when you go through this, but there's something coming. There's something coming, and I feel like a lot what's coming is more growth from inside, but there's a lot of really good outer positive things coming. But she's saying, don't stop at what you're doing. Just keep moving forward with it, she says. So, in other words, don't get fixated. Oh, I wonder if we should keep this. I wonder, will she be mad? Or because she said none of that exists up here. We don't get mad and we don't collect.
We don't care.
Yeah.
Any personal messages for Denise?
She's telling me that she wished that you would put yourself first, because you've been putting yourself last, because she says you really splice yourself out in a lot of different areas, and she's really hoping that you really take a little bit more time for you. She says you deserve it. She says you're very, she says you operate from your heart all the time, and you forget to put yourself in there.
That's so true. I also would like to know if Erik thinks I could benefit, or even my family, from scholar energy for my health. I've been diagnosed with a few things, or just for any of it. I'm so interested in all of that. Do you see us being able to?
Well, to benefit by like the main service or something?
Erik says definitely. Erik says yes.
Will that bring in
the
abundance?
Portal work. Yes.
The portal work with the main service. Okay.
Yes.
Right,
Yeah.
portal work,
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, I'll help you any way I can, Denise.
Great, and thank you so much. You did tell me how you made it through the basal surgery on for skin cancer, and I just got my stitches out a couple of days ago on that. So far cancer free, and I appreciate you calming me down on that.
Great. Awesome.
Congratulations.
Thank you all.
Take care,
Thank you
Denise.
all for taking my call and my friends. You guys have a great rest of your day.
And you too.
You too. Thank you.
Oh, I like her. All right, 209 area code. Hi there. How you doing?
Hi, I'm good.
Good. What's your first
My
name?
name is
Tracy. Tracy?
Stacy from California.
Stacy from California. Okay, got it.
Yes. Hi, I've had amazing things happen to me lately. I had a Reiki session, and for the first time, and I felt so much energy in my head. It was incredible. She kept going back to it because she said she felt it too. But then I saw, like I was watching a raven. It was snowing here in California, and he was rolling down the roof having fun, and I was watching him. And all of a sudden I saw, he was like rolling sideways. I thought he was hurt at first. Then he just walked back up and do it again. And,
they can play.
So
I hear that they can play.
And then I started seeing white sparkles all around him. And then it looked like the sun was behind him, but it was snowing. So he was like glowing like an inch around him. And I'm like, am I really seeing this?
Yeah, what is that, Erik?
It's his life force. That's she's seeing his auric field, his life force. And also because animals are very high vibrational to begin with. So she's going to start seeing more of this around people. You have a spiritual contract to open up, much more.
Open her up, I guess.
Oh,
the
yeah.
Third eye. Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Well, that Reiki session is what the start
head,
of it.
so it must be the crown chakra and the third eye, right?
Yeah.
Or one or the other.
Yeah, there'll be a lot of experiences that you have. And Erik also says another way to keep working on this is with music too, because any kind of sounds, music, singing bowls, binaural beats, those type of things work really well with your body, and you'll really feel it. And it'll also help expand your ability.
It's getting so crazy and beautiful.
Yeah.
But I feel I feel this amazing things coming, and I have for months. And I'm like, what is it? What is it? But something amazing is coming towards me. I feel it.
You've got a spiritual partnership coming. You've got a guide. Just to tell you quickly, you do have a guide that's coming to you that you will work with, that you'll eventually have more awareness of.
Or spirit?
Spirit.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, but also I'm getting, Erik says, because you're really opening up, make sure you have protection around you. You don't have to do this hour-long ritual thing. I just ask for I just asked for Source and all the beings of light to be present with me, and I just envision this white light shining down on me. So something that simple or whatever it is you use.
Exactly.
You know?
I use Apple.
Apple, yes.
Yeah,
okay.
Apple too.
Yep.
All
That
right,
works.
awesome.
That works.
Well, that's pretty exciting. Keep in touch with us, okay?
Yeah. All right. Thank you very much.
You
Take
bet.
care.
Is she meant to
Take
be
care.
a medium or a healer or all of the above or what? Erik?
All the above. All the above.
Yeah.
All right. 213 area code. Let's see what we got here. Hi there. How are you?
Oh, hi. I'm good. How are you? This is Lisa from California.
Oh, what's your first name?
Lisa.
Lisa. Oh, of course. I remember you. Lisa from California. What you got for us, girl?
I frequently feel like energetic surges through my body, and I thought maybe it was just me imagining stuff. But when I was in bed one day, and it happened, and my husband, who was sleeping next to me, he also jumped at the same time while he was asleep. And so I'm wondering, is that physical or is it spiritual? It's like little energetic surges that go through.
Yeah. It's spiritual is what I'm getting.
But it is spiritual, but it's physical too, because you're feeling it physically. But Erik says it's like Erik again is telling me with you, it's like really practice doing breath work, and it like maybe just 5 minutes a day, like when you think about when you're walking, focus on your breath, because there's a lot of energy coming in, because it's time for you to start utilizing it, Erik says, because
in what way?
Well, I feel like her Erik has shown me like healing abilities, just using her wisdom to help people also, but I also feel like a healing ability is in there. Yeah.
Well, what does that have to do with her husband?
Well, her husband is very sensitive to this stuff, so he's picking up on it as well.
Okay, so it passed over to him too. It's not that he has something separate going on.
No, it's there's like a spiritual contract. So even though it's they're experiencing it and will experience some things individually, but there is like a follow the leader for the energy that's taking place that's meant to.
Yeah,
cool.
Okay, thank you. Have a great day, ladies.
You're welcome. Thank you.
I mean, this is the night of healers, etc. That's pretty cool.
That divine compassion.
There we go.
Compassion energy.
Yes,
I can feel it with everybody.
All right, 651 area code. How are you?
Hi, this is Addie from Minnesota.
Hi, Addie. What's going on?
Hi. I love listening to all of you. Hello, Elisa. Hello, Michelle. Hello, Denise.
Hello, back.
Hi. I am just wondering if I can get a simple message from Erik tonight.
I already feel him crushing on you. I channel his crushing.
I do too.
I swear to God, I know when my boy is crushing. It's one of the only things I can channel from him. I swear to God. But that's crushing.
So funny.
God.
That's so funny. He just gave me big cartoon lips, like big titty lips.
Oh my God, Erik.
That's hilarious.
Yes, and Erik says pay attention to these little tidbits that you get throughout the day about him, because Erik is crushing on her, and I just
so sweet.
Erik, I know, it's like there's a connection there that y'all have. Erik says.
What is it? Based on another life?
Yeah.
Did they have another life?
Yes. And
wow.
Erik says and it's like, Addie, it's like you're needing this right now. These little snippets of Erik. You're needing this right now. And Erik says, grab on to me. I will hold you through this.
Oh, that's so sweet.
He says not to be afraid. No fear. He
were
says
they
no
in another
fear.
life? Oh, I'm sorry. Go ahead.
He just says no fear. Here we are again, because he's talking about you being empathic and having a spiritual path, and he's helping with that. But boy, he likes your hair.
Oh,
your hair. So you might feel him touching your hair because he likes it.
That's so funny. Okay, so what was their relationship in another life? Sister, brother, friends, couple, or maybe more, all of the above.
Erik shows me, the one he's showing me right now is y'all were really good friends, and I do feel like that you were his brother in another life.
Oh, wow.
Oh, that's so cool.
That's awesome. I don't hear that very often. Really cool. All right, thanks for calling.
That's so cool.
That is very
Addie.
cool. Thank you, Addie. 814 area code. Hello.
Hi, this is Cora from Maryland.
Hi, Cora from Maryland. What's up?
It's just a quick question. I think the last time I called you guys, which was I think before the COVID hit, I was I didn't have a job, and now I do have a job, and I think my question, and I've also fell in love at least twice now.
Yes.
Yay!
And I'm wondering if one of them is my twin flame.
Well, one of what?
The friend named Jeff.
Jeff, okay. Is that the one you're in love with?
Well, it's not the one I'm currently dating, but
Oh, okay. Who are you currently dating? Just first name.
A guy named Tyler.
Tyler and Jeff. Okay, Erik, what do you got?
Is this complicated? Yeah, I just got you don't need that, Cora. I just got it's complicated. You don't need that.
From whom? Which one are we talking about?
Jeff.
Oh, Jeff. Okay.
What are you doing? Yeah, he's kind of going through some problems at the moment.
Oh God, girl, Cora, no.
Well, what's interesting, I'm going to just tell you something, because Erik will say we use twin flame and all those things to kind of understand the energy, but how he's showing it to me is there's a little bit of energy in each of them, and there's actually another one too. There's another one that holds that same energy. So he's saying that who you're with right now is helping you with compassion, and whatever has happened with Jeff or was going on with Jeff, there's some healing that's happening there.
For whom?
So
for Jeff or her or Cora?
For both.
Oh, okay.
Which is good, because I felt my psychic stuff was opening up during the time with Jeff. I was like, whoa.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. Yeah. So you're picking up on, and the third party, Erik says, don't get caught up on that, because sometimes we set up these different, it's like a frequency that can be carried in more than one body. And he says, don't get caught up on, okay, now I have to wait for this other one or something like that, because it doesn't always happen. He says there's a lot of different variables in your life of why they would come
happening in the next life. You never know.
Exactly.
Right.
Yeah. He says enjoy the adventure right now.
Yeah. Just enjoy the experience. Absolutely.
Have fun.
Thank you for calling in. All right. 678 area code. Hi.
Hello?
Hi there.
Hey, is that me?
Yes, that is you. What's your first name?
Oh, sorry. Yeah, I'm Vincent B. in Atlanta. And I was... Yes, ma'am. Yeah, I've called in before, but it's the first time getting through, so I'm glad you guys took my call today.
I'm so glad too, Vincent. What can we do for you?
All right, well, Yeah, I had a question. I was wondering who are some of the guardian angels in my life, and if they have any specific lessons or messages they'd like to give to me, and if Erik has any messages to give to me as well.
Who's his guardian angel, guys? Erik?
Well, I don't know if it's a guardian angel, but I get that there's one angel here, Metatron, that is really working with you.
Oh, Metatron. That's a big one.
Yeah, really, really working with you. And,
wow.
Okay. I'm unfamiliar with Metatron.
I thought it was a Transformer toy. I swear to God, when I first heard about it. But he's part of the divine team for Atlantic Scalar. And he's really cool because he loves to, after I've finished with the scalar work, sometimes he'll just stand by the person's bedside at night. And they wake up and say, oh wow. Well, that's a big, dark energy, and it scares people. And, they think, oh, my God, it's a negative entity. But no, it's Metatron. He just likes to hang around and get noticed, I guess. But, yeah, look, he's an archangel. Archangel Metatron. That would be so cool if you have an archangel for a freaking guardian angel. Especially him. So,
Michelle, what do you get?
Well, the very first one that came in, and I'm not overly familiar with this one, but he's an ascended master, and it's Serapis Bay.
Serapis Bay?
Serapis Bay.
Serapis Bay.
And there's something with discipline, helping you with discipline, and also with Erik is saying having compassion with yourself and with decisions. So I don't know what you're trying to produce right now for yourself, but there's it's like helping you make choices that are good for you so that you can get to this next space in your life. And there's also you've got nature sides with you as well, because there's a lot of outdoor energy around you.
Okay.
Nice.
Yeah, I've been getting out and playing a lot of basketball, so maybe that's what that is.
That's good. Being outdoors, period, or movement is very helpful for you.
Yeah.
Okay.
I think it's cool. You look up, do some research on Metatron. That's so awesome. He's one of my faves. I have a Metatron
I certainly will.
On a necklace that is really helpful.
I love Metatron.
Oh my God, he's great. Okay, got somebody he really helps me go from frequency to frequency for some reason in the scalar field. All right, 707 area code, what's up?
Hi, this is Nate from California.
Hey, Nate.
Hi, Nate.
How are you guys?
Good.
Good, how are you?
Back for us. We have very little time left. What you got?
Okay, my family of 5, and I have 3 little kids, we're all going to move to New York this summer. It's a big move from California. And I was just hoping for some reassurance or guidance about how it's going to go and how we can do it gracefully.
Is it a good move, Erik?
Yes.
I got yes, that y'all are going to love it.
Yes.
Oh, good.
Y'all are going to love it.
Y'all are going to love it. Is there something that you're following by going there, and do you already receive communication? Because Erik says keep listening, keep listening, because you are following you're being given information to follow, and it might be coming in intuitive for you, because he says keep listening, and whatever it is that you are envisioning, he says this is the step to take for that vision to keep unfolding.
Oh, wow.
Fantastic. I know exactly what that means.
Okay, that's wonderful, because it's very good energy.
Oh, my God,
thank you so much.
Erik, keep helping him. Help them. The cute family of 5 little kids. All right, guys.
That's so awesome. Thank you, everyone.
Thank you. Thank you for listening, everyone. Thank you, Michelle. Thank you, Denise. And thank you, Erik. I love you all.
Erik says love you, and I love you guys, too.
Bye.
All right. Big hugs to all of you. Bye.
Bye.